Okay, stamp making. So using some thin wooden slats and a rolling pin like you would use for baking, I roll out thin slabs of clay and let them dry for a while. This side has been polished a little bit, this side hasn't. It keeps the texture of the canvas, so usually using a putty knife I will smooth out one side. You can see it's slightly glossy from that to get rid of all the texture. And then place it on the canvas, and using a cutout tool, but this is just made from a pill bottle that happens to be almost exactly the same diameter as the stamp, I will cut out a circle. Sometimes I'll do it the opposite, where I will make the stamp into the clay and then cut it out, which I'll probably do with the tone burst because those are going to be square. But there it is. It's cut out, but it's kind of stuck in there. The end is open, so it allows me to blow it out. There it is. And then I'll set it down and take my stamp, mount it on a piece of wood, try to get it as centered as I can. Add some pressure. And then gently peel it apart. Examine. It looks nicely centered to me and a good impression, and so I will set that aside and I'll use it on a mug. The tone bursts, like I said, are probably not going to, I'm not going to cut out first. I'm going to just make the impressions and cut them out later, and usually I would leave more space around each one to give me the opportunity to cut it as I see fit. But there's the nicely impressed tone burst. I'll do another one over here. And like I may have said, the reason for doing this not on the mug itself is that if there's a problem with the stamp, I don't have to use it and I don't have to remake an entire mug because the stamping didn't go well. So this is a relatively thin piece of clay, and I can make as many stamps as I need to, and then pick the best ones. Usually I do a few extra, and then if they don't get used, they get recycled.